I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go.
Hi guys, I'm Emma.
Hey guys, I'm John, and we're Emma and John, you're welcome.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new, then today we're going to be talking about weird laws that still exist in Texas.
I'm excited. Haven't seen the laws yet. I like a surprise, so Emma's gonna read them out.
Yeah, last week we did the Florida laws, and you guys seemed to really like it. We really liked filming it.
We did.
And underneath you left us some choices. So we had between Colorado and Texas, those ones got the most votes. We picked Texas out. We thought it would be most interesting.
We did, but if you haven't seen a Florida one, go and check it out. We'll link it somewhere.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So the first one is, it is illegal to sell your organs in Texas.
Okay.
But you can sell blood and hair.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, so...
I might become a vampire in Texas.
Well, I initially thought, well, most countries it's illegal to sell your organs.
I thought that because I thought like that would then prevent like, because some countries have like a really scary organ trade and...
Absolutely, like if you like really, need money for, desperately, it stops the people doing some silly surgery.
Yeah. But you can go to jail for a year or be fined $4,000.
But you can sell your blood.
And hair.
Seems.
I mean, hair seems normal. I feel like I can sell my hair here.
Yeah.
But blood, yeah.
That's actually like normal-ish, I guess.
Yeah, that one isn't too bad. It was just bad because it was written down, or that like somebody has to be told don't sell your organ.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I'm glad someone get told not to do that because we don't want people doing that.
Yeah. This next one, I feel like I would break this law.
Okay.
So anyone in Texas not breaking this law is probably better than me. It is. There are some cities in Texas where it is illegal to go barefoot without a permit.
Oh, wow.
And the permits cost $5 and then you're allowed to go barefoot.
Okay, so whereabouts in Texas? Texas is massive.
It just says Texas, so.
So, I don't mind like a shop, it makes sense. You don't want people in barefoot in a shop or in a supermarket. But on a beach, it can't mean the beach.
Are there beaches
Surely.
in Texas?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
But
Is
like,
there? Let me know.
But like, if you go to like a park, then like sometimes I'll take my shoes off.
Yeah.
Like if you're like on the grass.
Yeah. Yeah, so would I.
Yeah, but that's...
But it depends if it's whole Texas.
Just
or
some
is it
cities.
Some cities.
But it's a city, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like you say, in Manchester or London, if it's a hot day, we would take our shoes off, wouldn't we?
Yeah, not to like walk around.
No, just to like picnic on the ground, yeah.
But I like that, like, if you buy the permit, then that's fine.
How much is a permit?
$5.
Oh really? Okay. I would buy a permit. Just why not?
Yeah.
Just
I
in
wonder how
case.
long the permit lasts.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, that one was a little bit weird, I think.
Oh no. I don't know, I mean...
It was weirder than the first
It is weird that you have to have a law again about it, but it makes sense because you don't want people walking around the supermarket with barefoot. Would people do that? Maybe.
I feel like I would want to because I don't particularly like shoes.
I would definitely take my shoes off in a park, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 3. It was outlawed to own the Encyclopedia set, the Encyclopedia Britannia, which, story time, my nana used to have all of them, but it would have been illegal in Texas because one of the volumes gives the recipe to make beer. They don't want people in Texas making their own beer, so you can get a fine or jail time.
Oh wow, jail time.
Jail time.
Oh wow, okay. That's sad because there's a lot of other information in books that...
Maybe they should have just banned that one.
That one volume.
But I'm sure, I mean, these are obviously old laws, but I'm sure, like, if you were going to make your own beer, you could probably figure out how to do it without an encyclopedia.
Yeah, I mean, beer recipes have been around years, so it must be written down other places rather than an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Obviously it's old law, so you wouldn't have it in there about. But,
Yeah.
I don't wonder if that's still enforced though. You must be able to buy them now.
Well, these are all laws that existed that still exist, but they're not necessarily police.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that they can't. If they decided to, they could.
If you're really upset at a copper and you wanted to do you for something,
and you had an encyclopedia. Okay, it used to be a law in Texas that you weren't allowed to take more than 3 sips of your beer while stood up.
Oh wow, I like that one. That's awesome.
I don't get it.
What's the sip? Is it a gulp? Because I know people that can down their beer straight away. And that's only one sort of sip, if you like. So
It says sips or swallows, so I feel like you would be fine. You can
Yeah.
down, you can down 3 whole beers.
I like that one. I wonder why. I like the idea because obviously more civil, you would enjoy your beer, you would take your time with it. Rather than just
But what about,
stand at a
like-
bar, yeah.
But really
I like
busy.
that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is because they don't really have like bars, like
Yeah.
pubs like we do.
Yeah.
But then like it's obviously different in America, but like sometimes you just can't get a table.
No. So I'm happy standing over at a bar normally and drinking and chat, but it looks nice. It's a bit of an atmosphere for everyone if you're sat down in your groups.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's
I think
awesome.
it's odd that it's a rule, but
Yeah.
I don't particularly dislike that.
No,
Way.
I think that's a lot of sense there.
So
Yeah.
far, these ones are making way more sense than Florida's.
Absolutely.
But okay, the next one. Don't eat your neighbour's garbage without permission.
Eat.
Okay.
Okay.
You can go to jail for trespassing, and property theft.
Okay, but don't eat garbage anyway, I guess.
I guess.
But then
Maybe they had like a really tempting pizza
what,
the night before. Yeah. I love morning pizza. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily
You
get
wouldn't
it
get
from my
from people
neighbour.
binging, would you?
No.
Okay, again, it's weird, it's law.
I
It
guess.
makes sense because, you know, obviously germs and stuff, depending on what you eat.
Well, it's not because of the food. It's because of the trespassing and the property damage or
Okay.
theft. So.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
But that means enough people have been annoyed about this that the police have gone, okay, it's a law.
Yeah, it's a law. Not to say don't trespass, it's a law, don't eat people's food.
It's so
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird.
This next one. So in our Florida one, there was a weird thing that you weren't allowed to do on a Sunday. And this one also has a weird thing that you're not allowed to do on a
Okay.
Sunday. And that is, it is illegal in some cities in Texas to sell Limburger cheese on Sunday. I didn't know what Limburger cheese
No,
was,
I
so I
don't.
googled it. And apparently it smells like feet. So I guess maybe it's just so that the streets smell
It's
nice
clean
on a
for
Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it's law that you can't buy that on a Sunday. Or it
It's-
used to be.
Well,
you know.
they might sell it now. Maybe places are still traditional and don't. But yeah, I thought they don't say online why it is.
So is it as smelly as Stilton or
it
worse?
smells like feet.
So just Stilton. Okay. Okay.
But it
That
seems
makes
to be that
sense.
specific cheese. So maybe it's really stinky.
Maybe it's just, you know, you want a nice smelling Sunday.
Yeah, on a
Of meat
Sunday
and
it
roast and beer and
Yeah,
not cheese. Would you eat cheese on a Sunday though? I wouldn't normally.
I would have cheese on toast in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
But they can still have cheese in the morning. They
You
just
just
can't
sell
buy it.
Yeah. I wonder why it's law. Again, it's weird that it's law.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. In Texas, which is where we're talking about, it is illegal to milk another person's cow. Doing so results in a fine of no more than $10. The current Texas law makes it an act of theft of personal property.
Wow. What if you've got loads of cows and you need help your mate to give you a hand?
Well,
to
I
milk
guess
them?
if you've got permission, that's fine. But I can't just go and milk someone else's cow.
Well, that makes sense.
Firstly, I would not know how to do that.
You would.
I would not know how to milk a cow.
Wow. Okay, so it makes sense because it is owned by someone, and therefore it's their milk. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But again, to make a law of it, enough people had to do it
I just
to
don't...
make a problem out of it.
Yeah, and I also I don't feel like milking a cow is a particularly sneaky process. I feel like it probably takes a little bit of time.
I mean, it must be years ago because obviously milking a cow now is much different to what it used to be. So it must
You're
be.
just like running into someone's field, giving the cow a quick milk. And
You know,
then,
if someone want milk that much, then crack on, mate. Enjoy
what
it.
if like your neighbour was doing it
Every day, yeah.
That's annoying. It's the same as like I don't know if it is a law, but like if you had a fruit tree, maybe a pear or an
And
apple
then you
tree,
take an apple
and
off.
someone's stealing all your apples.
And
that'd be
again, you
annoying.
don't mind every so often, you know, it's there, but if you're doing it every day, then yeah, it's not enough for you and you wanted it.
Yeah, annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is the weirdest law.
Okay.
Like weirder out of any of the videos we've
I'm
done so
excited.
far.
Okay.
Those planning to commit a crime in Texas are required.
Planning.
Yeah, required by law to provide their victims with 24 hours written or verbal notice.
No way.
This was brought in a hope that it would reduce crime.
Oh, by the way, 24 hours I'm gonna burger you. That's mad.
It has to be verbal or written, so you could write them a letter, be like, dear so-and-so, in 24 hours I'm going to steal your cat.
I'm going to trespass on your property to have your old pizza what you had the night before.
Yeah. And then what? I don't know how that would prevent it though. I guess people.
Well, you would move the pizza, wouldn't you? Your pizza wouldn't be outside. So then no crime's committed.
Yeah, but surely this only works for like little crimes.
Well, yeah, I don't think the big ones really work.
It's like a game. What's
That's
that
amazing.
Film?
I get their logic.
I don't get their logic.
Ish.
At all.
But because if you move the temptation to box for pizza, there's no crime getting committed.
But then are they hoping that people couldn't be bothered to write the letter so then won't commit the crime?
Yeah. Or if you got the letter that you wrote to say you're going to commit the crime, you've got evidence to go to court with.
But I can't imagine a situation because it says you can do it verbally as well. So I could knock on the door and be like, "Hi, just so you know, tomorrow I'm going to come in and I'm going to ransack the place. I'm going to be looking for any of your old jewellery and I might even like key your car."
Yeah.
And then
maybe move your car, lock your doors.
they'll be like, "Oh, okay, cool." Right.
You might go to police at that point then, wouldn't you? I've got 24 hours, otherwise this is going to happen. The police might then...
But I haven't broken the law at that point. Because all I'm doing is doing what they've asked me to do.
That's weird, yeah. Obviously
it's
that's...
like a riddle.
That's obviously not enforced now, that's a really old one.
It might be. Maybe,
it might be.
Maybe everyone in Texas... Let us know. If you live in Texas,
amazing.
Is everyone going around giving each other 24 hours notice?
No, it can't be. That's got to be really old. That's got to be like well back in the day.
The next one is kind of fitting because it's February and the month of love.
Yep.
Flirting with the eyes or hands is illegal in San Antonio and it's enforceable for both men and women. I like that it's enforceable for both genders.
Yes, that's
like
good.
Men and women. Nobody
But
can...
I'd much rather holding hands and kissing on your hands,
illegal.
you know, illegal, than someone in the corner tongue down their throat.
No, not like snogging, like flirting. That's how you flirt.
Wow.
I don't know how to flirt. I'm an awkward human, and I don't know how to flirt with my hands anyway. And I can only. That's how. That's
modelling, isn't it? Hand model.
But like, the only thing I can think of with like eye flirting is wiggly eyebrows. Which...
Yeah, wouldn't look
Maybe
good.
that's why it's illegal.
Yeah.
Because it's just awkward.
Very awkward.
That's funny.
That's amazing.
Okay. This one I don't think is that weird actually, but I'm going to say it anyway because it is different to how it works over here. So, Texas is a common law marriage state.
Yeah.
So, provided that you are eligible to be married, if you publicly announce that you are married 3 times, you are then married.
So if you go to the pub and say, I'm married, you're married.
Yeah, you probably have to say who to. Like, we are married.
Okay, we are married.
I mean, we already are.
Yeah, but so we wasn't, and we said that in a public place.
Yeah.
We'd be married. That's a lot cheaper.
So much cheaper.
Really cheaper.
I wonder if both people have to say it.
So it's 6 times.
No, like, at the same time. And then skip in a circle. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be... Obviously it's not now, but that's a heck of a lot cheaper than a wedding these days.
Yeah. And like, when John did it and he said it 3 times in one place, that made more sense than what was happening in my head. In my head, you had to just walk to different places and be like, we are married! And then go somewhere else and be like, we are married! And that's obviously fun.
Yeah, but you could have some fun with that.
How?
So, you
it's
know...
like Beetlejuice!
Well, yeah, you could just go, like, someone say it and then you say it again, or you go say it again. Are we going to get married today? I would have some fun with that.
Are you allowed to do it drunk? Because that's dangerous.
I would definitely be married to a lot of people.
You can't be married to a lot of people.
I know.
You can only be married to one person.
I would definitely be arrested.
Okay, the next one is just a little bit funny. So like on the scale, I'm still going with the cheese on Sunday and the 24 hours notice. They're way up there.
Okay.
This one is like a little bit lower. You don't legally need to have a windshield on your car in Texas, but you do need to have windscreen wipers.
Okay.
For what?
Well, if you haven't got windshield, it's not going to get dirty, is it?
No, so what do you need the wipers for?
That's a good point.
It's just like, ooh. And then, maybe because they're
That's weird.
Maybe because they're a safety feature in a car.
But so's windshield.
Yeah. What's it cleaning?
That's
Imagine
weird.
you forget and you just
There
squirt
must
your
be a
face.
reason. I would love to know the reason for that.
It doesn't say.
Must be.
It doesn't say.
If you know, let us know, because there must be.
It doesn't
Maybe
make
it's back in the day that, I don't know, that you going out.
It can't be that old though, because it's cars.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know, that's
I would
weird.
assume it's because maybe all cars need to have windscreen wipers.
But all cars should have windscreens.
Well, not those like Jeepy ones, they don't.
No, but then why do you need...
You don't need them. But it's the law.
That's weird, yeah.
The next one. When two trains meet at a crossing, so like...
Yeah.
Both need to fully stop, and neither train can move until the other has left the crossing. Which baffled me, because how is any of them leaving the crossing if none of them can move? So are there trains in Texas that have been there since like the 1700s?
There must be a logical explanation for this. There must be.
Come on, John works with trains, he's trying to figure this
So
out.
surely one's obviously got to move first, but
No, but neither of them can move until the other has left the crossing. So how?
So perhaps you get it to stop on a crossing.
No, they have to stop. Both need to fully stop.
And then you have a discussion between the two
But
drivers.
neither of them can move until the other has left the crossing.
Yeah, that's baffling.
They're just
See, the way I seen that was you stop together, so it makes sense because you don't crash.
Get out,
have a
fight.
discussion, you know, are you going to go, mate? Yeah, okay, I'll wait, so you don't crash. The one goes, off you go. No accident. That's how I'd see it, but not, if that must mean that.
Either that or there are trains stopped all over Texas.
Not going anywhere.
No. Unless they like schedule it so they'll never meet.
Yeah, maybe.
Because...
But then if you do, then it makes sense to stop together, have a discussion, have a fight, say, well, I wait here, you go.
They can't have a fight without 24 hours notice.
Be back in a minute.
Yeah. We'll just sit there for one day. I'm gonna beat you up in 24 hours.
Bring your mates.
Yeah, that one confused me. I don't know how
that's
anyone
weird.
gets anywhere.
That's weird, because surely, obviously not sat in, forever. Because
Or are they?
It'd just be backed up forever, because other trains will come and then they would stop as well. So it must mean that you come to a stop, you have a discussion or a fight, and the other guy goes, and then everyone's the winner. Because there's no accident then.
That's not what it says though. Okay, the next one. In Galveston,
Right.
Texas,
No idea what that is.
you can be fined $500 for sitting on the sidewalk.
Okay, see this is America, different because again, what's that? Jaywalking is? I don't really know what that is.
That's like when you cross the road not at an
Yeah, you can get fined for that.
We don't get fined.
We
for
don't
that.
get fined for that, no. So it's very similar to maybe keeping the streets tidy
Safer.
and yeah.
We would have been fined so much money here when we were kids.
Yeah.
We used to always be sat on the curb.
Yeah. On a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
$500 seems excessive as well.
But again, if it's a busy street, you shouldn't be on there anyway. So perhaps you need to be told not to be here because it's not safe. And if you are here, you can get fined to stop people doing it. We don't know how busy your streets are. I'm imagining in our local town when there might be like 50 cars. There's like a really busy interstate.
But it would be all sidewalks.
Yeah.
So
But
like,
perhaps that law is meant for that. And obviously we
I
think
still
it's
think
weird
500
because
is quite a lot. But
it is a lot, yeah. And again, like I say, I don't understand. I know it does not.
I'm
just
still
Texas.
confused by the train one, to be
And
honest.
I don't understand jaywalking because we just cross wherever we want.
Yeah,
But
you're not allowed to do that in America.
no.
Okay, and the very last one is against the law. This is what confuses me because it's not just like a little bit wrong, it's like against the law.
Yeah, like we said in the Florida video, a lot of these could be laws, not laws, because it seems a bit excessive to be laws out of them.
They're so awesome, isn't it? Okay, it's against the law to use a feather duster to dust any Texas public building. It's unclear whether it's the dusting or the feather duster that's illegal.
Okay, so what do you clean it with?
Like a cloth, I guess?
Is that more
But on like in a public building, so that's like the
Police
library.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of them have those like statuey things and like
Yeah.
little ornate trinkets. And,
so maybe it's not to damage that.
but a feather duster would be better than a cloth.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
So
That's-
maybe someone just really hates how they look, or maybe they make someone sneeze.
Maybe. And or you go up to their face and yeah,
Used to do
maybe
that.
just really hate them.
Yeah. What was your favourite one?
The beer one, I think.
Yeah?
Like you can't stand up for taking more than 3 sips because that's weird. I've never heard that before anywhere. That's amazing though because it makes sense to why it's a law because it's much better to be sat down. But I would definitely break that law if I was there. Yeah.
I still think it's the 24 hours notice on a crime.
Oh, see, that's a good one as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really good ones, but a lot of them made sense as well.
Yeah. Let us know which law you found the strangest down in the comments.
Absolutely, I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to film.
Yeah.
Which state should we move on to next? Is it your state? Let us know what that one is as well.
We had some votes for Colorado, so maybe that, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what gets the most votes
Yeah.
down in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and we will see you in the next one.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Bye.